I'd like to welcome you to the 2019 Westlaco ISD Parent Academy for Successive Schools graduation ceremony. My name is Monica Padron, and on behalf of Dr. Roland Ariola, our president at Texas Valley Communities Foundation, I am honored to be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. Over the last several months, I have had the privilege of guiding the Spanish workshops in Westlaco and have been inspired by the passion our parents have demonstrated. Congratulations. You go ahead and be seated. I am beyond proud of the great work, strong dedication, and commitment these parents have made over the last couple of months. Their hard work has certainly guided them to take the next step in supporting education in their homes and raising academically successful children. Please rise for our national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance, performed by Cantori Choir from Westlaco East High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. And now for the Pledge of Allegiance, please remain standing. I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, you may be seated. Thank you. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge distinguished guests that have joined us on stage in this evening's celebration. From the Superintendent of Schools from Westlaco ISD, Dr. Priscilla Canales. Sergio Garcia, Assistant Superintendent for Administration and Support Services. Dr. Martha Cantu, Director of College and Career Readiness with TVCOF. Dr. Reyes, Executive Vice President of TVCOF. And we have up on stage also your valedictorians, Emily Zúñiga, representing Rico Elementary, and Ludivina Hernandez, representing Westlaco East High School. I'd like to introduce our first speaker of the evening. Her dedication and unwavering support has greatly contributed to the success of our program. Please join me in welcoming your Parent Involvement Director, Erika Garcia.
I think we have the best view in the house. We get to see all these beautiful graduates. This is truly a remarkable picture here. I am just so proud of you graduates. So good evening. This is the third year that we've implemented the PASOS program in the district, and every year our parents have a unique and special bond. It has been a privilege to be up here. Words cannot adequately express how amazed I am to see the transformation in you from the beginning of the sessions to now. So many personal stories that you have shared with me among each other, the trust that you have among each other. It's just an amazing It's just amazing to see and to witness. So for that, I thank you very much. I know it's not easy to be a parent. I'm a parent myself, and I often question myself, am I doing this correctly? Am I doing that correctly? But I hope that you take the tools that you've learned throughout these last 10 weeks and apply them at home. And I hope that it makes some type of positive impact with you and your children and family members. So once again, thank you for your time, for your support, for your dedication to your families, to this wonderful district. It has been a privilege to be part of your journey with you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the driving force of this great district of Weslaco ISD. She has led our district to 51 distinctions. She's a great supporter of our parental program. She's an advocate for parents, and I'm so proud that she's here at Weslaco ISD with us. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Priscilla Canales.
Thank you, Mrs. Garcia. Good evening and congratulations. We are very, very proud of you, our parents and our partners. You all are exemplifying the dream that we in Weslaco ISD have for all our students, all our employees, and our community. And that is a life of learning and a life of giving. We tell our children that we expect great things from them, that life is about giving your best so that you serve yourself, you serve your family, and you serve others. Parents, graduates, please know that in Weslaco ISD, we embrace the complete educational experience. For us, it is about academics. And we're very, very proud of our principals, of our teachers, of our students, of you, our parents. Our students are earning more and more distinctions, recognitions from the state for academics. So yes, we want to be the best in academics. We want to be the best for our students. We also, in Weslaco ISD, believe in the complete child. We want our children to have programs like The Leader in Me. We want our children to develop character, to be leaders. We want them to be physical fit, to know about health-wise decisions. So we believe in academics, we believe in leadership, we believe in athletics and physical fitness. And what about our choir? Weren't they amazing? Open up with the national anthem. We believe in the fine arts in Weslaco ISD. And none of our beliefs can become realities for children, parents, without you. Behind the school is the home. The school and the home united so that every child in Weslaco ISD has opportunities now, today, tomorrow, and well into the future. For many of our children, they're going to live to see the next century. They're our legacy. We thank you, parents, again, for being role models, for showing all of us that learning doesn't stop when you graduate from high school, or learning doesn't stop if you're 50. You keep on learning. On behalf of our Board of Trustees and your Weslaco ISD family, we applaud all of you for your accomplishment, and we thank you for everything that you do every single day for your children and the 17,000 other students in Weslaco ISD. We know you give a lot to our children. Welcome again, and God bless you.
It is indeed such a pleasure to be here this evening, and I have to tell all the parents here that I'm going to miss you all. I got used to seeing y'all every Thursday morning, and I wish we had more Thursdays together, but you have our cell numbers and you have our email address, right? You can text or call anytime. I have the distinct pleasure this evening of introducing, and I've been saying this all week, this amazing young woman that I began to work with at the university a couple of years ago, well, more than a couple. Barbra Jean Garza we worked together at the university with students. She has a very, very deep passion for working with students. And as those of you parents know that we talked a lot about, there's people out there that are willing to help you, are willing to answer questions for you. You can knock on doors and there's going to be people there. We just have to take that step and not be afraid to do that, right? Well, Barbra Jean Garza is one of those people. She worked at the university for over 10 years, and she was just telling me a story in the hallway. We were talking about the fact that she became an interim director an assistant director rather, when she was just 21 years old. And I remember when we named her assistant director, and the president was, well, don't you think she's a little bit too young? And I said, I want you to meet her. And then as soon as he met her, he said, oh my God, she's fantastic, she's wonderful, she's gonna be great for our university. So she spent a lot of very long days, a lot of weekends working with young people and getting them not only to the university from the high schools, but through the university to graduate and into their careers. And recently, Barbra got this amazing promotion to work in this wonderful city of Weslaco. And I thought, what a wonderful opportunity for you all to get to hear from Barbra as well. She's received many awards. One award at the university is the Regents Outstanding Employee Awards. I would venture to say that she was probably one of the youngest people to get this award because of her dedication, and of course, her performance was always stellar and has always been amazing. She's very involved in her community, and I texted her and she said, of course, anything I can do to help, and I wouldn't expect anything less from Barbra. So she recently received her master's from Our Lady of the Lake University in organizational leadership. And then she enrolled in another master's program in an effort to encourage her staff to go back to school to get their master's. I couldn't believe that. I said, oh my gosh, Barbra. And she's there. She's almost done with her second master's, and she'll be starting her doctorate this year as well. So she's an amazing person. She's somebody that I know is going to be there for the community. And I know that she's a person that you can call and she will always be there to lend a helping hand. I'd like to introduce to you someone that I think is an amazing person that I'm absolutely crazy about, Miss Barbra Jean Garza.
Well, I'm just very lucky because I've had amazing mentors like Dr. Cantru throughout my life and when I worked at the university, so I feel very fortunate to have worked under her leadership, and I'm sure that y'all have had the same sentiment working with her in this program because she's really phenomenal. So thank you, Dr. Cantru, for the invitation. I appreciate it. So, well, first of all, congratulations. This is awesome, and I look at all of you because I am just so amazed that you take time, or you've taken time from your busy lives, from what's happening at home, because we know that that's tough. There's stuff going on every single day, right? You don't leave and say, oh, well, they'll take care of it, they got it. You have a lot of things going on. And for you to dedicate time to be in this program and to complete it for the betterment of your family is amazing. So congratulations to you. I'm really excited to be here working with the city. I recently was appointed as the president and CEO for the Weslaco Chamber of Commerce. So I'll be here working in the city of Weslaco, and I want you to know that I'll be here to support you in any way that I can. But to give you a little bit more of background about my experiences, when I was working with the university, it was an opportunity that came my way because I was pursuing my degree, because I worked hard. And one thing that my parents always told me is, you need to work hard. Don't look for the easy way out. My parents worked in the field, and they said, you don't want to do that. And I said, well, maybe I do. They said, no, you do not want to do that. And it's hard work. And so one thing that they instilled in me is the importance of hard work. So everywhere I went, I always thought about how I could be better and what I could do to make them proud. And they told me everything that they did was to give me the opportunity to go to school. Even though maybe I didn't realize how important it was to me at the time, I knew that they were pushing me for a reason. Throughout my time growing up, my dad was going to college, He took a class here and there, and I was just sharing with him earlier that my dad took 25 years to get his bachelor's degree. So if you're wanting to pursue your degree, if you want to pursue education, if you have a goal, you just have to keep pushing towards it, and you'll get there. So in regards to that, growing up, my dad was taking classes, and my parents, maintaining a household. It was only my sister and I. And when I enrolled in college, my dad at that time had taken a few hours in college and said, I want to go back. Se animó when he saw me going to school, and he says, I want to finish, I want to go too. So we went to college together. And he struggled. My dad has dyslexia. So when I got to school, I said, how can I help him? I want him to finish, I want him to succeed. And I enrolled in courses with him. And so I helped him through some of his courses. I was his note taker for class because I wanted to support him through that process. And the story that I shared was I graduated from college in 3 years because I took advantage of opportunities that the school district had to offer me when I was in school. Opportunities that you've learned about that now you're going to go back and take to your children and remind them that they need to take advantage of these opportunities while they're in school. I did that. My parents told me to do that. My parents pushed me to do that. I'll tell you, I was in every organization you can think of when I was in high school. And I feel like that's what really pushed me to feel comfortable being a part of these activities, being a part of speaking in front of people, because my parents pushed me to be in all of those things. When I went to college, my dad tells me, and my parents told me, what degree are you going to choose? Pick one that's going to give you money. That was the first thing they told me. Pick the one that's going to give you the most money. And I said, well, which one? I don't know. And so something with science or math, because that's where the money is. So I listened. I got my degree in biology and chemistry, which was hard, but I did it. And I kept going because I knew how important it was to them to see me succeed. But again, it's all because my parents were pushing me. My parents were also really involved in all the organizations I was in. So because I did all that, they were behind me, supporting me 100%, and learning what else I needed to do to help push me along the way. So, long story short, you play a huge role in what these next steps for your children are going to be. Your role is crucial. The support that you provide is critical. I was very fortunate to be in a household where my parents prioritized education. And funny story is, I prioritized working. I saw how hard they worked that I thought, oh, I need to go work. I need to help them. So the first thing I did is I started working when I was gonna be 16 years old. I started working in a co-op program, and I worked at the Rio Grande Valley Sugar Growers in Santa Rosa. And I was a bookkeeper. And then they saw that I liked to talk, and they said, put her in the tours. She can do all the tours for the sugar mill. So I started doing all these tours, and I really grew. And so I kept working and working, but along that path, my parents were behind me, pushing me, and great mentors along the way too, telling me that I needed to keep getting my education. So we're really happy that you've completed this, that you're knowledgeable about these processes, about these systems that are gonna help your families, but it's so important that you keep pushing forward. So what you've learned, now you pass it to the next generation. You share with the next people how you can help them be better. Because the only way that we will grow as a community is by helping each other. And that's how it works. We have to help each other progress. That's why we're here, to support each other, and it starts in the home. It starts with your children. It starts with your nieces and nephews that are coming in and out of the house who are listening to everything that you're doing and looking at everything that you're doing, because guess what? They want to be just like you. And you have to push that message that's so important, that they have to continue their education, because now you know why it's important. You know what that process is. Looking at some research that I wanted to present, but I like to talk, so I tend to push that away. I wanted to share with you that what's so important is when parents become involved, parental involvement in general is key to the success of our students. And why? Because when parents become involved, the students become more involved. the teachers then begin to see the change in the classroom from those students because of that parental involvement, because of the support these kids are getting at home, and the interest that there is in them succeeding. So, again, congratulations. I'm very proud of all of you. I'm excited to have been here to share this moment with you. Please go back and push forward and share that message of how important it is to move ahead. And students that are here, families that are here, let's give them a round of applause for all of their work. You've opened the door for the next generation. I hope you know that the impact you're going to have in your families, what that will be, and I am excited to see what that'll turn out to be. So congratulations, and again, thank you for the invitation to be here today. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara Jean Garza. That was awesome. I'm so inspired, and I'm so happy that the message you gave to their parents is so important. This is the first step towards many more. So I want to also acknowledge and thank Westlaco ISD School Board for their unwavering support in allowing us to be here. This is our third year, and hopefully we'll be here next year. So thank you to the Westlaco ISD School Board. So now, I want to introduce a video. We put together a video showing so that you can see what these parents did every Thursday morning, why they came. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll be viewing it on each side of the stage.
Mi nombre es Astrid Martínez.
Hello, my name is Nidia Lopez.
Nancy Chávez.
Emily Zuniga.
Soy padre en Westlaco ISD y esta es mi experiencia en PASOS.
I'm a Westlaco ISD parent, and this is my experience from the PASOS program. As a parent, I want to be able to help my son, well, my 3 boys. I want to be able to help them, not just with their homework, not just with a word they might not understand, but with them being able to see further into their future, further into what the school can do for them, and what they can do for the school also, because we have to work together with our teachers, with the schools, with the rest of the kids also. So that's my main reason for coming here. The biggest thing for me that stood out was being able to listen to all the experiences other parents have. So that was what mainly stood out. Listening to all the experiences from other parents.
Me gusta venir a las sesiones de PASOS porque estoy aprendiendo y siento que me estoy superando como madre, que puedo dar mejores cosas de mí a mis hijos a través de la instrucción que estoy recibiendo. Las experiencias que más disfruté fue cuando compartíamos los problemas que otros padres o yo misma tenía y veíamos cómo se solucionaban. Me siento emocionada porque se me hacía un programa largo, pero como fue interesante, ya digo, ay, tan rápido lo acabemos, no quiero que se acabe.
Para obtener conocimiento de causa. Es bien importante el involucrarnos como papás, porque una cosa es ser papá en casa y otra cosa es ser papá en la escuela. Si no nos involucramos en la escuela, los niños se pierden, no encuentran el camino no más fácil, pero adecuado para llegar al colegio.
What I got from PASOS was that we were able to work as a team and get to know parents about how different even their situations are and how we can come together as a community and help our children get better in schools and with our teachers' help also. Yeah, it was definitely being around other parents. Sometimes they would make us go out of our comfort zone and have to communicate with other parents, which was really nice because it's different schools in our same district, so we're going to see each other, so that was really nice.
Erika Garcia, the Director of Parental Involvement. This is the third year that we've implemented the PASOS program in Weslaco ISD. It's a wonderful program because it provides so much knowledge and opportunity to our parents. And the outcome that I have seen in the last 3 years has been absolutely amazing. I have noticed a big difference in some of these parents, actually in all the parents, the way they communicate, the way they interact with each other, the way they have shared with each other how they are making healthier meals for their children, activities that they're doing with their kids. They're now, some of them are, hold themselves accountable for reading with their kids at night. Just so many stories that I've heard from the last 10 sessions. It's just amazing to see. A huge congratulations to the graduation class of 2019. I am so proud of you. I hope that you take everything that you've learned in these classes, apply it at home, apply it with your families, and I hope that it opens new opportunity and doors for you.
That's awesome. Thank you to Hector Flores. He's our creative artist behind the videos, just to give him a little bit of recognition. Okay. As is traditional in graduations, a valedictorian speaks to represent their class. Our graduates have identified 2 of their peers to represent them. Please help me welcome our Spanish class valedictorian, Ms. Ludivina C. Hernandez.
Buenas tardes a todos. Bueno, aquí a ustedes los directivos del Distrito Escolar de Weslaco y al programa de PASOS. Y a los padres de familia y a nuestros invitados y nuestros estudiantes. Ay. Aunque no lo crean, estoy nerviosa. A pesar de que hago muchas clases y me gusta hablar, ahora es el día que me pongo nerviosa. Primeramente, quiero darle las gracias a mi esposo, Ricardo Hernández, por desgracia no pudo estar conmigo, pero principalmente por apoyarme siempre. Me apoyaba con palabras de ánimo cuando yo estaba enferma y no quería ir, y me animaba y venía a la clase sin que ustedes supieran cómo yo me sentía muchas veces, ¿verdad? Y a mi hijo José Luis Almazán Jr., que está aquí de Weslaco East High School, porque él participó mucho en mis tareas, también en lo que nos encargaba nuestra maestra, nuestra instructora. Él fue un vínculo, y gracias a esta información que nos dieron en PASOS, mi hijo sabe cómo ser el College Navigator y buscar ciertas oportunidades que él va a tener para la clase de ingeniería, ¿verdad? También, ¿verdad? Dice, déjeme. Y Astrid, gracias Astrid Martínez por traerme muchas veces. Tomaste tu tiempo de llevarme a la clase, ¿verdad? De PASOS y regresarme a mi casa cuando yo mi carrito no tenía, ¿verdad? Te agradezco bastante porque eso se muestra la amistad que tenemos para salir adelante, las dos, o todas. A Miss Norma López por habernos dado la oportunidad de saber escoger ciertos padres que estábamos interesados en salir adelante y sacar a nuestros hijos también. Tuvo el buen ojo para saber qué padres estábamos interesados y querer salir y terminar este programa. Gracias, Miss López, también, ¿verdad? Bueno, aquí empieza mi historia de cómo yo supe acerca de PASOS. Yo fui invitada en el año 2017 a una graduación de PASOS. La última clase la tenían ellos y tuvieron el convivio. Yo fui invitada como agencia con Texas A&M Colonias Program. Yo era la Community Health Worker de ellos y hice una presentación. Y yo dije, ¿qué es PASOS? yo quiero saber, y yo miraba a los padres y fui como dicen, I'm a researcher, and also soy una, que andaba yo, ¿qué es? Dije, pues, ¿de qué me sirve mi título que tengo? Y hablé con padres y me gustó lo que me dijeron, y luego, ahí conocí a Miss Erika Garcia, y allá voy y le pregunto, oiga, ¿cómo le hago para pertenecer a este programa? Y me dijo, ¿verdad?, que tenía que regresar a mi escuela y ponerme en una lista de espera. Y fue cuando conocí a Miss López también y le dije que quería pertenecer a este programa. Por desgracia, ¿verdad?, no pude participar en el 2018. Fue muy triste para mí, tanto esperar y tanto querer no lo pude hacer porque tuve una cirugía, me pasé meses en el hospital y cuando se me habla, ¿verdad?, mi mamá ya sabía que yo quería esto y me decía, contrólate, primero cuídate, primero cúrate de tus cirugías. Estaba en el hospital en un hospice y yo decía, es que yo me voy a curar y me voy a salir, y cuando me hablan, no sé si fue Miss Erika o no, Miss López o del programa, me hablaron que si quería pertenecer al programa de PASOS y por desgracia les dije que no, tanto haber querido y no, porque estaba en el hospital con mami. Por desgracia ella fallece, ¿verdad? Y tuve que decidir ir a la escuela, cuidar a mami en el hospital, y decidí, ¿verdad?, mi mami primero. No era para mí en ese momento, pero Dios me tenía reservado en este 2019, ¿verdad?, estar con ustedes. Y yo creo que fue lo mejor espera que tuve, porque me llevo lo mejor de cada una de ustedes, ¿verdad? Ay, ¿cómo le digo? Ay, es que de repente me acuerdo de mami, de que me decía, tú nomás quieres andar metida en todo. Siempre y cuando para educarnos nosotros, sí. Siempre he hecho esto, para bien, para ayudar a mi hijo, ¿verdad? Me llevo lo mejor de ciertos padres, de todos ustedes de mi clase en español, a mis Maldonado, que yo creo que somos las abuelitas de la clase. Allí somos las más grandecitas que les damos la experiencia a las jóvenes. Me llevo muy buen recuerdo de ustedes, todas también, de Astrid, de Mary, de María, de Nancy, de Miss Oliva y de Lucy. Son las que hice más, pero también tengo otras compañeras que tenemos en común algo, un niño con autismo, y eso es lo que nos unió en la clase también, ¿verdad? También de ayudarnos y apoyarnos en programas. Voy a extrañar a mi instructora Mónica, bastante, porque pobrecita, cómo le aventaba yo emails o mensajes, hasta una vez yo terminé mi speech y yo no me fijé qué hora, yo creo cuando me di cuenta que era la 1 de la mañana, le dije, I'm sorry, so sorry, no me contestes, ay, como creía que Mónica iba y es muy tarde, pero gracias a Mónica, a la paciencia que nos tuvo, porque de verdad, y nos hablaba en una manera que nosotros los padres le entendíamos, ¿verdad? Eso es lo mejor, y que siempre nos tuvo mucha paciencia, mucha paciencia. Y lo mejor de todo esto es que, ¿verdad?, voy a extrañar todos los jueves, tener un horario de que yo sabía que me iba a levantar, iba a ir, eso se va a extrañar y voy a batallar un poquito para olvidarlo. También me da mucho gusto de que este programa, yo aprendí de lo que nos enseñaron las herramientas, las estoy usando. Yo he ido a UTRGV y Texas Alamos College en Brownsville a buscar información para mi niño, qué es lo que tienen para niños con autismo. Texas Alamos College me lo ofreció, y aquí también South Texas College. Mi hijo se decidió, gracias al College Navigator y información el recorrido que nos llevaron a los padres, ahí voy a estar. José Luis, ¿verdad?, está aprovechando de lo que me enseñaron aquí en PASOS, estoy beneficiando a mi hijo. Y gracias a este programa, mi hijo, ¿verdad?, va a tomar, si Dios quiere, en esta semana el ACT test, ¿verdad? Y en grado 12 o cuando grade va a entrar a colegio, y una de las cosas que ya fui a investigar, los dos vamos a estar yendo a colegio así como usted con su papá. Yo voy a estar con mi hijo, ¿verdad? Eso es lo que me llevo de este programa, de que las herramientas que me dieron no van a ser en vano, ¿Por qué? Porque tengo que ayudar a mi hijo, porque él tiene una necesidad diferente a otros niños, pero voy a estar ahí hasta que Dios me lo permita para ayudarlo, y aparte me voy a seguir educando porque quiero ser algo más, ¿verdad? Y gracias a todos ustedes, y como les he dicho siempre, sí se puede y sí se pudo. Gracias.
Now, please, thank you, Ms. Ludivina, very inspiring. Please help me welcome our English valedictorian, Ms. Emily A. Zúñiga.
Okay, good evening. Sorry, I'm super nervous. Okay, in our PASOS class, we all came together as a group of individuals with one goal in mind, and that's just the success of our children. We all have different children. We all have gone through different things, but it's just the goal of getting them through school and having them succeed. So as parents, we worry about how our children are when we drop them off at school, if they're gonna be behaving or listening in class to their teachers, and if maybe they're getting bullied or just emotional. These classes have equipped us with on how to handle situations that we may encounter in our future, from bullying to having a positive home environment, and if we don't have one, how we can get to that point. They even taught us about financial awareness and how much it costs to send your child to school. My son's in pre-K right now, but we already know that it's going to be a lot of money to get to where he's at. So our Westlake district, it offers so many opportunities for our children to succeed. And our job as parents is to help them get to where they need to be. And there's no excuse for our kids to say, oh, I didn't know this, or I don't know. They don't have an excuse to not go to college or to take advantage of those classes. This program has encouraged me to have a valuable relationship with my son's teacher. If we don't have communication with our children's teachers, it'll just let them misbehave on purpose just because they know that they can get away with things, oh, because mom this, or teacher, or this and that. So this class has taught me to just have a really good bonding or a really good communication with his teacher, just because, I mean, he lets me know every time I'm there, hey, he's not doing good, or this and that, and it's just really good to have that communication. Let's see. I had a really good time brainstorming what-if situations. I know we went through a class where we made our kids have the most basic college life. They had what's it called? Like, they weren't gonna go movies, they weren't gonna go out and eat, they were gonna cook at home or at their dorms because they were not gonna spend, because all the money was gonna go to their school. It was just really nice, and hoping that they would save money. This process has helped me build really unique friendships. Like I said, we were all different, but we just wanted the best for our children. That's all we want, and we want them to succeed and make it to the next level. Some of us did not make it, and we want to see them succeed. I would like to thank Dr. Cantu for teaching us in such a clear, enjoyable manner. She had a lot of patience with us, listened to all our stories. You can really see the passion that she has for us, her students, and the lessons she's teaching. So with that being said, I would like to encourage you, if you're here and you don't know what these classes are, or you can ask or really get involved and try to make it out for next year. It just teaches you about life and your everyday life. It'll help you throughout everyday things that you go through. So thank you.
So, the time has now come to present our amazing graduates with their certificates. Graduates, are you ready? Yes? Okay, I'd like to ask Westlake Administration if they can help me present the certificates. Ms. Zoila Aguirre. Ms. Maria D. Almanza. Ms. Lucia Bulnes. Mr. Gerardo Castellanos. Our only dad to participate in the PASOS program. Congratulations, sir. Ms. Raquel Carrión. Ms. Yadira Cortés. Ms. Elsa Cuellar Rodarte. Ms. María I. de Hoyos. Ms. Sonia Flores. Ms. Guadalupe Garcia. Ms. Verónica Garcia. Ms. Yesenia R. Grimaldo. Ms. Mayela Guerrero Álvarez. Ms. María Elena Hernández. Ms. Ludivina C. Hernandez. Ms. Lidia Ibarra. Ms. Patricia N. Jimenez. Ms. Nidia A. López Valenciano. Ms. Heather M. Lugo. Ms. Aurelia Maldonado. Ms. Astrid Martínez Alfaro. Ms. Olivia Martínez. Ms. Diana Medina. Ms. Alma D. Ovalle. Ms. María N. Reyes. Ms. Jamilet Resendiz. Ms. María Rivera. Miss Lisette Rosales. Miss Liliana Y. Salazar. Miss Cynthia Segura. Miss Brenda K. Torres. Miss Jessica Treviño. Miss Verónica Trejo de Valdés. Miss Emily A. Zuniga. So please join me in congratulating our new PASOS graduates. So a graduation would not be complete without traditional touring of the tassels and tossing of the caps. Please stand and move your tassels from right to left. Go ahead and move your tassels. You are now official graduates of PASOS. On the count of three, please, so let's throw it up. 1, 2, 3. This concludes our ceremony tonight. On behalf of PASOS and Westlaco ISD family, we would like to thank you all for supporting our parents. We look forward to next year's graduation. God bless you all.